Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to learn how to draw this 1-point perspective practice drawing. Here are the materials you're going to need. Really simple: a ruler, a piece of paper, an eraser, and a pencil. First thing you're gonna do is start off by drawing a quadrant. Divide your paper into four pieces, and then draw a shape in each of those spaces. The bottom right corner is going to have a square, bottom left a circle, top left a star, and top right an initial. Okay, so the point right in the center is known as the vanishing point. The line that goes horizontal is known as the horizon line. So first thing you're going to do is take your ruler and line up the vanishing point with each of the corners of your square, and then draw those back. Okay, so what you saw there at the bottom was the finished drawing. I ended up wanting to show you how to draw this little what appears to be a hole on the front of the square. What you're going to do is just draw a flat square on the front of your square there, and then you're just going to draw that inside corner going right to the vanishing point. And that's how you're going to get that neat little illusion that there is a hole in your square. Okay, really important part here, how to draw these back lines that give it the illusion of depth. I'm showing you here that you want to make sure that the lines are parallel to each other. So as close as you can get that, matching that original shape. Okay, and then where that line that I just drew, where it crosses over, you can put a tiny dot if you like. See that I'm pointing right at it. Where it crosses over that line, you're going to draw another line parallel to that line on your original shape. Okay, and that gives it the illusion of depth. Okay, so there was a little speed drawing of the cylinder. Let me show you how that's going to look in real time. So you've got your circle there that you drew with a template. And you're going to take your ruler and go right to the outer edge. Anytime you have a round shape, you just go all the way out to the furthest edge and point that ruler right at the vanishing point and draw your line. It does get a little tricky. You have to keep in mind the thickness of the ruler as well as the thickness of your lead on your pencil. Nice sharp pencil is super key with doing any of these drawings, guys, so keep a pencil sharpener handy. Okay, you can hand draw in that round part in the back, or you could find yourself a coin or something round and use that as the template. So as you can see, the coin fit right into where those two construct lines touch the edge of the coin, and that's where you would draw it in. So nice looking cylinder there going to the back. Okay, more complicated shape here, the star, very tricky, and I actually have it in a very tricky sort of angle with that bottom foot of the star pointing right at the vanishing point. That does make it hard, so kind of a complicated angle there. The only real difference in doing the star as opposed to the square is the star has inside and outside parts to it. So inside and outside angles. So you want to use your ruler to line up any of those inside or outside points. Okay, and then here's the part we're going to start giving it depth. Once again, keep it as parallel as possible, meaning running side by side. I always like to start with the largest area, which would be that line I just drew. This is super tricky in here where you've got to get that line going out parallel to that one there above it. And then wherever that line ends and it crosses, you can put a little mark there so you know where to start. And that's where your next one's going to start. So you just sort of follow it around. There it crosses that line there, and that's where you're going to start. Once again, making it parallel to your original shape. That's the key. Make it as parallel as possible. And you are just going to have to use your best judgment and just sort of use the eyeball method and just do it the best you can. Then you can erase what's left of those construct lines and make it look nice and clean. Once again, this is another drawing where I've gone back. I had a time-lapse version of this M here, but I wanted to show you it in real time. So same thing, any inside and outside corners. Once again, picked a really tough angle here with the bottom of that M pointing right to my vanishing point. Always picking those tricky angles. But there's an inside angle there. Here's an outside one, and if it hits that edge there, you just stop right there. Okay, and then now you just have to draw in that illusion of depth. Start with the biggest one there, and in this case there's just going to be 2 lines we're going to need to draw. Okay, then take your eraser and go and clean up any of those construct lines that head back towards the vanishing point. You no longer need them. Here's the quick time-lapse version, hard to see. Okay, last but not least, you are going to shade the square. This took the better part of about 20 minutes to do this. Okay, even getting a cast shadow in there and making it look as realistic as possible. So just keep working it. Use the side of your pencil to do that. Okay, so there's your final piece, guys. Once again, a quick review on how this works. Draw a 2-dimensional shape. A horizon line is that line in the background, and then pick a vanishing point on the horizon. Then you're going to connect all the corners to the vanishing point. After that, you're going to draw the parallel lines from the largest face, and then connect that corner to the other side there on the top. So you're going to start with those yellow lines, and then go to the green ones. Okay, this is a super common mistake, not making your lines parallel or just drawing them quickly across there and it doesn't look right. Once again, they have to be parallel. Super important, guys. Alright, this is what your final piece is going to look like. Thanks for watching this. Hope you learned something and good luck on this.